What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. So, yeah, we just got through with the Jonathan Majors situation, and now apparently it's on to the next one. And now we got another actor being accused of misbehavior. And this one, I'm not sure what to think about this one. This one sounds very suspect based on some of the information that's been given out here. This is on Entertainment Weekly. As you can see, Vin Diesel accused of sexual battery by former assistant in a lawsuit. A woman alleges that the actor assaulted her in 2010 while he was filming the fifth Fast and Furious film. Diesel denies the claim. So this one seems like one of them situations that's going to get settled out of court. For number one, there's no criminal charge here. It doesn't seem like it anyway. From what I'm reading, this is pretty much, a civil suit where she's trying to get some bread. So the first thing I always ask in these situations is, okay, somebody did something to you. Did you go to the cops? Did you go to the police and file a criminal report against this individual? No? Okay, now I got questions. Why aren't you trying to throw this person in jail? Why are you filing some sort of a civil suit to try to get at him? They should be talking to Vin Diesel and talking about arresting this guy if these allegations are true. That's what they should be doing. This should not be going to the civil suit first. But this is how these things always happen. They start with the civil suit. They don't start with criminal charges. They say, oh, yeah, he committed some kind of an assault against me. And if that's true, he should be, investigated. And if found guilty or found, hey, it's time to go to trial and, put him under a criminal court. But there's no way in the world that you should be sitting up here talking about some civil lawsuit before you start talking about getting this guy in jail. I want the money first, but then we'll get back, maybe we'll check on his criminal activity later. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. But the other thing is how long these charges take to come to light, right? Let's say here, Vin Diesel has been hit with a lawsuit accusing him of sexual battery from a woman who briefly worked as his assistant over a decade ago. This is 13 years old. 13 years. Now, assault is assault. So I'm not saying that, you can't bring up an assault that happened to you 13 years ago, but why are you waiting 13 years to bring this stuff again? These are questions that people are going to have. These are red flags. There's a lot of fake allegations that go on out there. I'm not saying this is a fake allegation. I don't know. But it's just like, well, number one, you're coming straight to the civil trial. You're not trying to throw him in jail. Where's the police report? Did you file a police report for this assault? Is that out there? Have the police investigated it? Have they discovered any information? Have they interviewed Vin Diesel about the situation and what happened to him? To me, that's the first step. I might be way off about this, but to me, that's the first step. Granted, it was, the chick tried to scoot her way up out of it, Jonathan Majors chick, but at least it's a criminal court. He was arrested. He was arrested by the cops, okay? There's a protocol to this stuff. He was arrested by the police officers. There's going to be a civil trial. They haven't done a civil trial yet. That was all criminal. Best believe there will be a civil trial coming up, best believe that. But at least, again, it began with a criminal trial. And then we get through the criminal piece. And then, all right, now let's get to some civil damages. That's, in my opinion, the protocol. That's the proper order of operations. I'm tired of this stuff where it's like, okay, well, we're going to do all of this civil stuff yet. Where's the police report? Again, it makes me think you're full of shit if you haven't filed a police report for somebody who committed a sexual battery against you. To the point where you're trying to take this cat to court. I just don't understand it. In the suit filed Thursday in Los Angeles and obtained by People, a woman named Asta Jonason, who at the time was a recent Los Angeles film school graduate, alleges Diesel groped her, forcibly kissed her, and masturbated in front of her in his hotel room in Atlanta in September of 2010, while she was working for him during the filming of the fifth installment of the Fast and Furious franchise. Look, man, somebody do all of this to you right here. Okay, somebody's doing all of that to you, man. You should be trying to throw him in jail. I'm sorry. This sounds just hokey. You should be trying to throw this person in jail. That is criminal behavior. The first step. Hey, man, you know what? We might get some money out of this. We might not. But the first thing I'm going to do is throw this punk in jail. Why would you sit up here? And that's why this doesn't sound believable. And again, where's the police report? That's what I want to know. I want to see a police report. That first thing should have been done. Police report, let the police investigate it. You know, that's how you go down. I just don't get it. The alleged assault occurred at the St. Regis Hotel, where Jonasson was instructed by Diesel security to retrieve him to leave for another location, but he wasn't answering his phone. In the suite, Diesel allegedly grabbed Jonasson's wrist and entrapped her before he later groped her, attempted to remove her underwear, and masturbated as he pinned her against the wall, despite her pleas for him to stop. Yeah, see again, man. All of that they talking about, all of this up in here, this sounds like some straight up crimes. And it took this person 13 years to bring these crimes to light, but they bring it to light in the form of a lawsuit, of a civil lawsuit. Again, I'm sorry, but this sounds like this person is lying. I'm just going to keep it 100. It sounds like this person is not telling the truth. Go to the cops. Now, if in 2 days, oh yeah, by the way, there was a police report filed and so on and so forth, okay, I'll pull it all back. But until I hear there's a police report that's been discussed, the police are currently investigating this crime, all we got right now so far, I've read like 3 articles on this thing. All we have so far is a civil suit. And again, all of this happened to you, you should be trying to throw Vin Diesel in jail before you get any money. Then you can go after some money or whatever. But yeah, this, again, man, this sounds like a bunch of crap. Jonasson also accuses Diesel's production company, One Race Productions, of wrongful termination, retaliation, and negligent supervision and retention, claiming that hours after the alleged assault, the company informed her that her services were no longer required and terminate her. Yeah, see, this sounds like probably the reason right here, right? 13 years later, her career probably ain't where she wanted to be. And now it's like, well, yeah, we had to terminate her for cause. You know, your services are no longer required. Who knows what happened in this place? All right. You know, by the way, if you're a dude, security can't get you on the phone or whatever. Hey, come, y'all knock on my door. Y'all come up and knock on my door. Get my security detail up there. And it should be 2 or 3 of y'all. Why is it her going up there by herself? It just doesn't sound right. The security was trying to get him, hey, Vin, we got to get out of here. We got to go to another location. Oh, man, Vin ain't answering his phone. Let me send the pretty assistant up to get him. Oh, my goodness, something crazy happened. Maybe she volunteered to do it. I don't know. But I'm like, yo, no, y'all come up to the room. What y'all doing sending her? You know, get over there and get on the, hey, DA, come on, get up out of here, bro. Hey, man, we got places to go. Come on, let's go, let's go. Just knock on the door. You know, bang on the door. What's this nonsense talking? Oh, man, then we're going to send the little assistant up there. Oh, wow, we got assault charges. Who could have saw that coming? Man, y'all got to be smarter than that. I'm just saying, man. The message was clear. The complaint reads asserting that Jonasson had been fired for courageously resisting the alleged assault and that it would be covered up. Let's see here. An attorney for Diesel, Brian Friedman, said in a statement to EW, "Let me be very clear. Vin Diesel categorically denies this claim in its entirety." He added, "This is the first time he has ever heard about this more than 13-year-old claim made by a purportedly 9-day employee. There is clear evidence which completely refutes these outlandish allegations." Well, you know, it's crazy, but that's the world we live in right now where, you know, allegations can come out of absolutely nowhere. You know, you're going to have to keep like video cameras running at all times, wherever you at, if you got like anything to lose. You know, you just got to keep a constant diary, just videotapes, got somebody in the room with you at all times. There's just, you can't take the risk. And again, I'm not saying that all of this stuff is fake, but it sounds fake. And, you know, right away, my like spidey sense is like, I'm sensing some BS, you know, I'm sensing some BS on this situation. According to the complaint. Okay, so here's where they're saying this is why it's only now coming out. According to the complaint, Jonasson signed a non-disclosure agreement that prevented her from speaking out, but she was able to file the claims due to the Speak Out Act, which averts non-disclosures in instances of sexual assault and harassment, and California's AB 2777, which temporarily waives the statutes of limitation. With legislation allowing for older claims to be brought forth despite the statute of limitations. A slew of high-profile men have been hit with sexual assault lawsuits, including Sean P. Diddy Combs, obviously, Russell Brand, and Axl Rose. Yeah, see, again, cats with something to lose. And again, the first thing I'm saying is, hey, they're waiving the statute of limitations, bring criminal charges. Where's the police report? The police should be investigating that. This is a crime, you know? This is a crime. And listen, I don't know if there's a statute of limitations. I mean, maybe for a lawsuit, but is there a statute of limitation on sexual battery? I can't imagine, if you bring it, Again, I'm ignorant when it comes to the law, but again, this stuff just smells funny to me. It just doesn't seem right. If I'm on the jury, I'm like, yeah, don't put me on this jury. Because I'm automatically looking at that chick like, yeah, 13 years, huh? Yeah, that's how I feel about it, But I don't know what you guys think about this. Or in any case, Vin Diesel in some hot water, man. It seems like we just go from one of these to the next, and yeah, this cat's in trouble. He's got to deal with this situation right now, and I'm sure he doesn't want to, so we'll find out what happens. But yeah, right now, these allegations, all these different people are starting to, have these lawsuits hitting them up way late in the game. But, again, my question is always going to be, where's the police report? I'm kind of even over this whole thing about a non-disclosure agreement. If somebody did something to me, I'm like, hey, you know what? Non-disclosure agreement or not, we taking off on you, homie. You did something to me, or if my kids, my daughter or something, hey, bump that non-disclosure shit, We just going to break that, and we going to tell all, and we'll just deal with the consequences. But that person is not going to get away with this. The fact, if she was willing to break a non-disclosure agreement, that would actually, in my opinion, lend some credibility to the situation. Because it's like, well, shit, man, you had an NDA, and you still said, nah, I'm saying what I need to say because this was wrong. That would actually, in my opinion, lend more to it. But I could be wrong. But you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.